Hello everyone, and welcome to episode, I think 11. Oh wait, can't do that yet. Okay, so anyway, welcome to episode 11, I think, of Ocarina of Time Randomizer Seed 1, the very first seed that I am playing. And for this episode, I'm thinking that we could enter a temple. Now, my first idea was maybe to enter the shadow... Well, actually my first idea was to enter the fire temple, which we may end up doing. And I decided to warp to the Kakariko Village graveyard. Oh, wait a minute. I do have the Bolero of Fire. I can't believe that I did not realize that. Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, I think I got it in the Lost Woods, I think in episode 2. So yeah, we can go to Death Mountain for this episode. Now, I don't think that I will be able to get through the Fire Temple completely because I don't have all of the keys. I don't know how many keys are in the Fire Temple or how many of them I do happen to have. But I figured that maybe the Fire Temple could be started off. And I am just now realizing that the music that is playing here is the music for Dodongo's Cavern, which is actually very fitting. Okay, so I have now two keys, but in total, I had gotten a total of 3 keys for the Fire Temple. Now, I pretty much was neglecting to do the Fire Temple before getting many of the keys, but we just don't know how far the game is gonna go, you know, with how many of the keys that we will actually be able to find. And plus, these temples may have keys for other temples, so I think that we should actually get to we should be going through the temples to see what items they will have for us. Okay, gotta be careful of that like. I do not like you! Go away! I hate you! Okay, well, that wasn't that great of a prize, but it's better than nothing. Now, normally you would not be able to go down into this section of the, Fire Temple, since you need to have the Megaddon Hammer. You know, something I realized is that, well, the music that plays for Adult Kakariko Village in this seed is Jabu Jabu's Belly, and this music will play in any dungeon in which there is a mini boss fight, like this one. And there is a mini boss in Jabu Jabu's Belly, so that pretty much will mean that for a short period of time we will hear the, you know, kind of a switcheroo, even though it's not a direct switch. You know, it's quite funny how these enemies right here, their voices will just, like, change depending on whether or not they have the fiery bodies. Come on. Oh, missed again. Come on. Darn it, I think I should have gotten him. Again, I think I should have gotten him. He's gonna jump back into the fire. See? Told you. Alright. Come on. Alright, there we go. Alright. So now, we should get a prize from fighting this boss. Normally you get a bunch of bombs, but what are we gonna get this time? Just a bloopy, of course. Well, at least there's another prize that we can look forward to. Alright. Now, okay, the Gorons look normal. I saw someone else playing Zooter, and the Gorons the texture for the Gorons were kind of messed up. Okay, so, you got bombs. Okay. I don't believe that. Just went all this way and didn't really get any good prizes so far. But I am going to be continuing through the Fire Temple. I'm going to go through this door right here. Well, I suppose we could fight against Volvagia. Although, can we? I'm not sure. I think we may have gotten the boss key for the Fire Temple, but I'm going to check to see. Oh, no, we don't have it. I thought maybe we did, but we don't. So, I guess we can't do that just yet. I really would rather just get through most of the dungeon first before doing the boss, rather than just doing the boss just right away if I am able to. You know, the fact that I was able to do that lower section very early on, well, I'm not going to be able to hold all the rupees that was there, but at least I have a full wallet, is that I have played Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. That is where the dungeons are redesigned to, you know, to make the dungeon a bit harder than it is in the normal game. Now, of course, 3D Master Quest is mirrored, so it was a completely different game experience for me when I was playing through the game. But of course, I have also heard that when Master Quest was, I think that when Ocarina of Time was released for the GameCube, there was a Master Quest option. I'm not sure if there is a version of Master Quest that exists in Nintendo 64 version. Oh, I learned the Prelude of Light, so that will make things much easier for warping to the Temple of Time. Yeah, that's fantastic. Now I don't have to run all the way to the Temple of Time. I can just warp there whenever I want to. Yeah, that was a good prize. I guess coming into the Fire Temple was a good thing. Alright, now to, okay, I was proceeding to play the Song of Time. It's kind of hard to remember the notes. It'd be even harder if I had Song Randomizer on, which, as I said, I may do in a future playthrough, but not this one. Hey, have you ever gotten the hint that I do not like you? Wait a minute, he only took away my shield. Doesn't he normally take away my tunic too? That's a bit odd. I guess the randomizer just took that option away. Okay, a key. I'll use the hook shot for that. Okay, so now we have another key for the Fire Temple. I'm gonna re-equip the shield. Yeah, that's the thing about the items that are found within the dungeons, you know, with the key randomizer. Yeah, the keys will be randomized and are very likely to be found in other places outside of their respective dungeons, but they are also likely it is also possible that they will appear in the dungeons that they're supposed to appear, which is why you just never know whether or not entering a dungeon before getting all the keys that you know are for that dungeon goes. So I'm not entirely sure as to how long I'm going to be going through this particular temple. I will go as far as how many keys I can get, or how many doors I can go through. Okay, I found a dungeon map for the Forest Temple. Now, the Forest Temple is a temple that we cannot get to at the moment, and the reason for that is because, well, the requirements... Well, in the normal game, the requirement is to play Serious Song for Mido in the Lost Woods, because he will not let Adult Link go through. And of course, you would have Serious Song by the time you become Adult Link. It's pretty much, in the normal game, you can't get that far without Serious Song. But in the Randomizer, you pretty much, it is possible to become Adult Link before learning Serious Song. But, you know, for the Randomizer, you need to either learn Serious Song or the Minuet of Forest in order to get to the Forest Temple. Because with the Minuet of Forest, you can just warp there. Of course, in the normal game, you don't learn the Minuet of Forest until you actually reach the temple. Because in most cases, when you get to the temples, Sheik will teach you the warping song to get there. Now, we are out of keys at the moment, but I'm gonna keep going until I can't go any further. So, I'm just gonna do as much as I can in this dungeon until I pretty much come to an obstacle where I can't go any further. Now, I don't have Feora's Wind right now. And even... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no. Doesn't look like we can move the blocks. I think that it's because you need to have the Goron bracelet in order to get to it. And we can't even get up onto, we can't even get up there because we need to push the block, which we can't do right now, to get up there. So, it looks like we are done with the Forest Temple, I mean the Fire Temple for right now, so yeah, we pretty much have played through as much of the Fire Temple as we could. But I am glad that I did enter the Forest Temple to see what is in there, or what we could get. Because, you know, with the Randomizer, you just never know what you are actually going to be getting. Alright, now, about the other dungeons in the game. Well, let's see. We can't go to Jabu Jabu's belly until we find Ruto's bottle, because we need to use that to get King Zora to move out of the way. And for that same reason, we also can't go to the Ice Cavern, because King Zora is still blocking our path. The Forest Temple we can't go to because we don't have Serious Song or the Minuet of Forest. Oh, but something that we can do right now is go see the Great Fairy here and see what she has to give to us. I have not even gone to this Great Fairy yet, and I hadn't even realized until now that I hadn't. So, let's do it. I sure hope she gives us something good. She gave us a blue potion, as well as another bottle. So now we have 3 bottles, but still not Ruto's bottle. Now, I think that the other bottles in the game, well, in the base game, the bottles, well, 2 bottles are empty from the start, these being Anju's bottle and the Po Collector's bottle. And one is filled with Lon Lon milk, which is the one you get from Talon, and the other one has Ruto's leather inside of it. I think that in the randomizer, 3 of the bottles have items randomized inside of them, but I think that Ruto's bottle, Ruto's leather is still guaranteed, because it is an important element in the game. Now, while we are here, I am now going to go and get the chest inside that room with all of those boulders, because now with the Megaddon Hammer, we can break through to even more boulders. Now, continuing on with the temples and whether we can or can't go through them at the moment. The water temple, I think we can go through, but I don't have the Zora tunic, although the Kakiri shop has the Zora tunic, and I am wondering if I should actually get it now or wait until I find it in a randomized chest. Alright, well, that was a piece of heart. That is something. Better than nothing, I suppose. Although, something that I think that I should probably do is... I think I should, maybe buy, some blue fire and thaw out King Zora in Zora's domain. Now, of course, that won't get him to get out of the way, because, well, in the base game, you have King Zora move out of the way. Oh, there's also a Skulltula right here. Oh, there's also one up on the top of the mountain. I may as well get that. Okay. Alright, so I found 40 Skulltula tokens, which means that we can get another prize from the Skulltula house, which hopefully will not be another Skulltula token, because 3 prizes in a row have been Skulltula tokens. So I sure hope that it's not, the game is not planning on having that happen for a 4th time. But it could. It shouldn't, but it could. Alright. Well, another Skulltula token. So that's pretty much 2 Skulltula tokens in the episode, and both of which came from Gold Skulltula. Now there is one more Skulltula that we can actually get now, and it is in Dodongo's Cavern. And it is the one where you need the Scarecrow song in order to get, as well as... Well, I don't know if you need to have the first hook shot or the long shot. I mean, when I play the game, I normally go in after I get the Scarecrow song, and I also normally wait until after I am finished with the Water Temple. Because, you know, I could just use the hook shot to get to the Skulltula, which in an earlier episode we went all the way there, and it turned out to be an ice trap. Well, it took on the appearance of a key, but it was actually an ice trap, which was very unfortunate. I was hoping that it was going to be an actually good item, or I was hoping that it was an actual key. But you know, you just never know with the ice traps. Now I think that when you just get out the Ocarina... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me try... Oh, the Scarecrow does pop up. I thought that it happened automatically. I guess not. Well, I have seen it happen automatically in other people's playthroughs, but I guess not. I wonder if there's actually a setting for that. I thought that it was just automatic no matter what. Another Skulltula token, so that's 4 of them. I mean 3. Alright, here I am in the House of Skulltula. Okay, please don't be another token. Don't be another token. The Pocket Cuckoo! Yes, finally a prize that isn't a Skulltula token! That is just great! Oh, and since we have it, we could go and wake Talon up now. Wake up, lazy bones. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we haven't gone to Ingo's Ranch just yet. Not sure when I'm going to, though. Not sure if it'll be this episode. It might not be, actually. May wait until later. Okay, What I'm gonna do now is give Anju the Pocket Cucko, since that's what you need to do in the game. Alright, so here you go. Oh, and we get Kujiro. I thought maybe it would be a randomized item. Do I actually want to continue on with that quest? You know, the Anju and Cafe. The Big Goron Sword side quest. Actually, I don't think I will. What I am gonna do now is actually turn back into Kid Link. So we can go plant the magic beans all over Hyrule, as well as get the Skulltulas from the soils that we haven't already. Although, one that we can't do right now would be the one outside the Spirit Temple, because we don't have the Requiem a Spirit. And I'm not sure what is going to come first, if it's going to be the Requiem a Spirit, or I go to Gerudo Fortress. I'm not entirely sure which is going to happen first. Alright, so now to warp to Death Mountain. Alright, so now here we are in Death Mountain. It's interesting how they have you come here as Child Link just to plant the magic bean, as well as also to get these bugs into the soil. I guess it's because even if you don't have the Goron tunic as Kid Link, the game developers know that you should be able to survive long enough for the for you to be able to do what you need to do here. A small key for the Shadow Temple, which we cannot do for a while. Now to go plant the magic bean over at this soil right here. We already got the bugs from this patch of soil, so we'll be able to get whatever is in that box up there, which normally would be a heart piece. Yeah, I was thinking of hook-shotting onto that box in an earlier episode, but the game crashed before I could. I don't know if it was a random crash or if it crashed by actual cause. I didn't get the Skulltula in Kokiri Forest already, did I? Alright, here I am, back in Kokiri Forest. Oh, I dropped the bugs. I actually meant to place the magic beans first. But it looks as though we have gotten this patch of soil already, as far as the Gold Skulltula is concerned. So there's that one right there. Oh, and there's also the patch of soil in the Lost Woods. The part that causes the game to crash for some reason. Alright, now, to plant the beans. And we already got the Skulltula that's found here, because I remember getting Zelda's Lullaby here. Alright, now to plant the magic beans here. I think we already got the Skulltula that's found there. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, well let's see. Well, I can't even dive underwater yet. I think that now I'm gonna go warp to Lake Hylia. I'm not sure if I planted the, Actually, I think I had planted the magic beans there, found there. Pretty sure that I did. Alright, so here we are in the graveyard again. I didn't plant all of the magic beans, because I cannot remember all the locations, other than the one outside of the Spirit Temple. Oh, it's another Skulltula token. Of course it would be. Actually, it could have been anything. I had been wondering about what I should be doing in between recordings, and I had figured maybe I could just... Oh. Alright, hold on. Come on. It's like right there. Come on, please. Just let me have this. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, so there are a couple of chests that I can get right here. I don't think that I will be doing, Gerudo's, fortress just yet. Although I did set it to where I only need to rescue one carpenter instead of all four of them. Alright, so let's see what is in this chest. It's a compass for the Forest Temple, which we won't be going to for a while. Alright, now to kill this Skulltula. Another token. Got 40 of them now. Now, as far as I know, I think that the last item for killing all the Skulltulas, it's not randomized. Fiora's Wind! We got Fiora's Wind! That's great. That is great. And there is another item in this area that we can get. And that is... whatever is in that box over there. Let me see if I can reach it from here. Might be able to. I actually didn't mean to get the sword out. Okay, let's try again. I'm pretty sure that we can do this. Come on. You know, this music is really fitting for me trying to hookshot onto that box. Finally! It's a lot harder to do it without Epona. Okay, let me see. Can I get onto that? Oh, I can. Okay. And now to hookshot onto that box. I'm suspecting it's just gonna be rupees. But it doesn't hurt to check. Oh, it's a boss key! For Shadow Temple. Okay, so we got a boss key. It's better than nothing. Now here we are at the dried out Lake Hylia. Alright, now something that I think that I can do is go in and attempt to you know, do a little trick on how to get this heart piece. You see? Oh, and there's also a Skulltula down there. May as well go and get that. Let me first get whatever prize this man has to give us for doing that. Oh, just a nut. Well, that's nuts. At least there's the Skulltula prize to look forward to. Skulltula token again. I may as well, just, play this song for him anyway. Like, maybe playing the song for him will actually make the, Scarecrow song activate automatically. So here's hoping for that. Now, what I'm gonna do now to end the episode is, oh, okay, is go to the fishing hole. I guess, there's a setting to have the Scarecrow song activate automatically. May have to, do that for the next episode, assuming that that is indeed the case. And of course, much like, Kakariko Village in the adult time period, the music that plays for the fishing hole in the adult time period is the theme for Jabu Jabu's Belly. You know, if this area was retextured to, you know, like, retextured to be, like, reddish pink, then maybe it would probably really look like we were actually in a stomach and actually fishing. Like, maybe some mini fishing inside the belly of a whale. They should probably do that in a future Zelda game. Or someone could do it in a Ocarina of Time ROM hack. I hope that the fish will catch on to it pretty soon. I don't see any real big ones, though. Alright, let's hope that this one doesn't get away. Come on. Wow, he's pretty big. I wonder if that will be enough for the prize. Although, normally, the fish would have to weigh a lot more than just 10 pounds. But hopefully with the randomizer, it will, be less than that. Okay, so it was less than that, and it was another Fire Temple key. Well, I guess this is a good place to, end the episode on. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'm proud of myself for actually starting a temple, even if I didn't finish it. So, that's all that I'm gonna have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.